Hey, welcome to a Monday right here on Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
Morning, Dan.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Ann, how are you this morning?
I'm doing just great, Dan.
That's
it's
all
Monday.
That's all the energy I have. I'm going to slow down now. Oh, that one hurt. Oh,
That was tough, wasn't it?
that was a little tough on me.
Oh, dear.
Did you have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend. It was beautiful this weekend.
It was.
This was my weather.
It was hot.
No, this was my weather, though.
You like it, though?
Yeah. We went for a motorcycle ride and had
did
a
you?
nice little...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty.
Were you in control or were you behind?
No, I'm
holding
fine.
on?
I'm hanging on, and I'm perfectly content with that, actually.
Now, are you a leaner? I mean, do you?
I lean with him.
Yeah. Or there's nothing.
I learned that real quick. That's what you do.
There's nothing worse than somebody that does not know anything, and they're trying to stay straight.
Yes.
Up, like, dude.
Yes.
Or dudette.
I do. I'm very focused on. I mean, we listen to music, but I'm pretty focused on it. You know, you just go with the flow, right?
Yes, you just have to.
I mean, you have to, and that's cool. But I
we-
did. He has been known to take some corners a little fast for my liking.
Do you kind of?
Yes, I do. I
kinda clench?
pucker everything. And yesterday before
Do
we
you
left,
squeeze? I mean, do you say,
oh yeah,
hey,
he knows.
come on?
He know. Well, he knows because I'm like. You know. Anyway,
He's doing that on purpose, you know.
I don't know if he is or not, but I don't enjoy it. So
So just take a look.
it was carefree and not any of that this
like
past
a
weekend.
1 hour
Saturday.
drive or something, or
Yeah, we went over to Jasper and
yeah.
Parthenon area, and
Did you eat lunch or anything over there?
we did.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Low Gap,
Low Gap Cafe, good place. Yeah.
very good. Prime
Did you-
rib.
Did you notice any waitresses that you knew over there?
Sophia was there.
Sophia was working there.
They were busy.
Yeah.
She didn't really have time to either that or she ghosted me. I'm not sure which it is. But
She's-
I saw her from across the room and I went, "Hi, Sophia." You know, I'm not gonna let anybody get by.
This mother.
I should have said that.
Yeah, I like to give her a hard time when I go. It's a great place. Good place to.
Yeah.
It's a nice little drive out toward Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a good
place.
day.
Yeah. Good. Well,
Yesterday I went and saw the Adams Family. So
Yeah. How'd that
anyway,
go?
Fine, good. I mean, there's another weekend of it too.
Yes.
So you can
coming
go
up
see
this
it next
weekend.
weekend. But that was a big undertaking for these kids. I'm gonna tell you,
Why so?
just a lot of music.
Oh.
I mean, it was a musical. There
Mm-hmm.
was a lot of singing. There was just a lot. So I commend them on their performances.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what they've gone through.
Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
For
hard
sure.
work.
You bet.
People think it's. I mean, people see the final product,
Right.
which is like, oh, that's good. Oh, you guys are
Yeah.
good. They worked for it.
Yeah.
Work hard for it.
You're right.
So
What'd you do?
worked in the yard yesterday. I'm what would you say? I'm replacing some things on the house that need to be replaced.
Okay.
So doing some maintenance. Upkeep, maintenance. And Kelly was out. She planted some flowers and getting the flower bed all the way she wants it. And
Yeah. Good.
it's a
Are
lot.
you
That's
going to do a
work.
garden?
No.
Okay.
Have not started a garden, but I know that people are.
Yeah,
people are
I've
doing
seen
gardens
plants,
right
and
now.
I've seen people with plants in the ground. I'm like a little behind.
Yeah, and the farmers market was this weekend.
Yeah.
we went around and
Okay.
I bought some more tomato jam.
Was it? There wasn't probably a lot of produce, or was there at this point? It's kind of early.
Yeah, it's a
for
little
that.
early. There's it was on three sides.
Oh,
Three
really?
sides of the square.
That's a lot. It's grown.
quite a bit. And they're selling their wares right now.
Okay.
Birdhouses and
Craft and
crafty
type
things
things?
like
Okay.
Of course, the lady I always buy my jam from, she had a full table of her jams because I'm sure she.
Is it tomato jam? What do you buy?
Oh, it's tomato jam. Yeah, and don't go buy it from her because I don't want to be out.
I think
But
you're being
it's-
a pig.
No, it's a little. It's not hot. It's a little spicy. And if you think tomato jam, that's she got tomato jelly, tomato jam, and then she's got some other stuff. And I think she just made it as a whim.
Yeah.
And then when I started buying it from her, she started making more of it. So, and she
What do
did
you
sell.
eat it on?
Well, last night I ate it on peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
Okay.
and it's got just enough bite in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a prolonged heat. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not sweet by any means.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. It's sweet but hot too.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I can tolerate that in small amounts.
Can you now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so mad. I don't know where that
Anyway,
came from.
yeah, really. So we went to the farmer's market and went to breakfast over at the townhouse. Yeah, it was
Good.
full. It's always full. They got the
Did you have
best.
biscuits and gravy?
I did.
I knew you would.
And they made fresh biscuits. They just says, well, if you can
Nice.
wait 5 minutes, we're going to make some new biscuits. I said, absolutely.
You betcha.
I'm
You
never
betcha.
coming in here with stale 1 hour biscuits. I want the fresh stuff.
Man, you're picky.
They were hot. Yeah. I'm a biscuit and gravy connoisseur.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Evidently, you're a tomato jam
I loved
connoisseur as well.
I need to bring you a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to taste it before I ever bought it because it's not in here. I don't.
You will be surprised.
Okay.
You'll be surprised.
I'm not sure I could eat it like on toast, like you were. I couldn't
Yeah.
replace. I'm not sure I could replace jelly type. I don't eat a lot of jelly, but I
I
don't.
know, but once you start, it's over. No other jelly would be
Well, then
even
she's going to
come
have to make
close.
twice as much if I go down there and get it, or I'm going to have to learn to make it.
I'll tell her not to sell to you.
Oh, would you do
I've got
that?
a
Now
pit-
you are. Hey, you're being a jerk.
I've got a picture of you that I'll put there. Do not sell to this person.
Oh, yeah. Criminal that she is.
Well, I can put your registration,
sure
police
you
registration
can.
number under there.
I'm sure you can. I'm
Yeah.
sure you can make me look like a real prisoner.
I will.
I'm so scared.
So what did you do other than that this weekend? Anything great?
No. Well, we had a meeting, yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were. So I would rather. We're talking about the theater company board.
Yes.
Anyway, well, we'll talk about that later. I'm not going to talk about that
Okay.
now. I don't know.
you
Just
want
piddled around the yard and
Okay.
stuff.
Well.
Enjoyed the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about the weather?
Well,
We've got some
if I
today.
can find the weather,
It was quite warm yesterday.
I will talk about the weather when I
Should
find
be right
it.
there on the
Oh,
top.
it is, but I have jumbled everything up. It's jumbled up Monday.
Well, today is partly cloudy with a high near 82. It's a little 2 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, 40% chance of showers moves into the area, mainly before 3 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming partly cloudy with a low around 63 for the overnight low.
Wow. Wow. It looks like, yes, we're going to have some chances for thunderstorms on Tuesday with a high of 78, and the chance of precipitation is 70%. So
Good.
maybe a tenth of an inch or whatever.
All right.
Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low of 61. And then on into Wednesday, sunny and a high of, 83. I'm digging the temps.
going
And
up.
then Wednesday night, clear with a low of 53. And Thursday, there's showers coming back. So if you want to, there's you can give them a rundown. So,
On Thursday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. And then on Thursday night, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms move in, mostly cloudy with a low around 55 degrees for the overnight low. Friday and Saturday looks like the median temperature is going to be around 70. That's going to cool off a little bit.
Okay.
Saturday looks like high near 62. So it's going to be a chilly
cool.
weekend. This is going to be the Jeep and Fracassa. And looks like a 40% chance of showers. Maybe we're trying to think about taking the top off, but we may not. We
Yeah.
may have to leave that on
Yeah.
there. So looks like Jeep and Fracassa
maybe
a
as the
little
week
iffy.
goes through, you'll figure it out. But, you'll know.
Yep.
Maybe. Maybe you won't. Maybe you just,
We'll wing it.
wing it.
We'll wing it like we always do.
Exactly. Okay, so we had some people that sent us, actually, you were one of them, but sent us some topics to ponder, or one anyway. I'm not going
Okay.
to say the guy's name because I didn't get permission to do so, but one of our viewers, listeners, sent me this, and it says, if you had one last word to say, what would that last word be? I guess that's one word.
One word.
Or is that one last word? One last phrase.
I don't know.
It says word.
If you're on your deathbed, you just kind of breathe out and go, ugh. That's not really a word, though. It's ugh. But if I were giving somebody a word that was my last word, it would be love.
I was thinking love.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the message, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it all boils down to is love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or, if it's on another vein, you could say eureka.
Yeah. You can.
Eureka!
How you say eureka, I'll say springs. I don't know.
Eureka!
I don't know why I just joked about that. But anyway,
I don't know.
it came out.
Topic to ponder for today. If you had one last word to say, what would the last word be?
And thank you to our friend on
Contributor?
Facebook and contributor that sent that to us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's what we want to know.
We want to know.
I don't even know where it is. I can't find it.
Well,
so,
it's there.
It probably is.
Think about it. And when you get to the little post that asks that question, then go ahead and answer. And we will be waiting.
If you had one last word to say, what would that last word be?
Okay.
It's up.
Okay.
Answer us. Repent.
I wonder who it can be.
Okay, 159 years ago today, President Lincoln died in Washington the morning after being shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater. This Confederate veteran, held captive during the Civil War, later recalled watching a flag hoisted to half-mast that day. He was interviewed in 1947.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, we had one of these last week, 139 years ago today, in one of the earliest recordings ever made. The man who would go on to invest in the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, recorded his voice on a wax and binder board, disc.
Okay.
Got a little note here. It says the audio is poor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's extremely
Well, and the
poor.
one above that was 159 years ago.
Yeah.
But, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing the whole business of the ship sinking, and row after row of porthole lights was sinking into the sea.
112 years ago today, the Titanic sank after striking an iceberg on its maiden voyage, killing some 1,500 of the more than 2,200 on board. Marshall Drew, who would live until 1986, was 8 years old when he was rescued from the Titanic. Decades later, he recalled looking back at the Titanic from the lifeboat that took him to safety. You know, that's got to be... He was old enough at 8 to remember.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, I think if I were
Like,
8 and
wow.
saw something like that, I wouldn't forget it either.
Yeah. Wow.
Had it not been for Mr. Branch Rickey, this thing couldn't have come about. He had a much more difficult role than I had, and I like to give him credit for the role that he played in helping us and guiding us through our career.
77 years ago today, Jackie Robinson became the first African-American big league baseball player in modern history when he started at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. April 15th became known as Jackie Robinson Day. Back in 2004, Robinson thanked former Dodgers president and GM Branch Rickey for signing him to the team.
All of us collectively will apologize in the paper to the readers of the Post.
43 years ago today, the Washington Post gave up a Pulitzer Prize that had been awarded just days earlier to reporter Janet Cook. She admitted making up a story about a preteen drug addict that won the award.
Oh, God.
Post publisher Donald Graham made the announcement. Well, out of there, chick. You don't make up crap.
It was insanity up there. It was I tasted death myself. I mean, we were up there to repent for our sins, and it was like a taste of hell. That was basically it.
This was 27 years ago today. A fire killed 343 Muslims and injured more than 1,500 when flames triggered by a cooking gas cylinder swept through a sea of tents near Mecca in Saudi Arabia. They were among 2 million Muslims gathered for the annual pilgrimage of the Muslim holy city. Among them was Susan Hay, who just gave that comment.
I didn't sign up for socialism, and I'm fed up with what's going on in Washington, and it's about time we did something about it.
15 years ago today, tens of thousands of protesters gathered at state capitals and in neighborhoods and town squares across the country to kick off a series of tea parties. Tax Day protests designed to echo the rebellion of the Boston Tea Party. That woman took part in one of the rallies.
We've been told to come back Saturday to see whether we can actually fly out then.
14 years ago today, an ash cloud from an Icelandic volcano drifted over northern Europe, causing the largest cancellation of flights since the 2001 terror attacks.
I remember that, I think.
Yeah.
I saw people be carried right in front of my face that were covered in blood, and I don't know if they were still alive or not, but it was absolutely terrifying.
11 years ago today, 2 bombs packed with nails and other lethal metal shards exploded near the Boston Marathon finish line, killing 3 people and injuring more than 260 people. This witness describes what she saw and how she felt. And we have a note that says the suspected bomber, you want to give that a whirl?
Tamerlan Zarnov
died in a shootout with police. His brother and accomplice,
his brother Zarnov,
Janhar, that one, was tried, convicted, and sentenced to death. A federal appeals court threw out the death sentence, but the Supreme Court reinstated in March 2022. Wow. Well, that was weird.
Okay, sound effects.
That was weird.
This was 11 years ago today. 2 bombs packed with nails.
Wish we could replay it. No, now I know what it
basically
is.
the same thing. I think that's just a sound bite of
it was.
the actual bomb.
I couldn't
went
tell
off.
what it was before reading this.
I saw the spire collapse. It was really sad to watch that. Everybody around me, gasped, and it was just all quiet, and everybody was just kind of in shock.
5 years ago today, a fire swept across the top of the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, collapsing its spire and spreading to one of the landmark's rectangle towers. That woman was watching in disbelief.
We saw video of that. Just so
I've seen Notre
heartbreaking.
Dame.
Yeah.
Don't come any closer, don't come any nearer. My vision of you can't come any clearer. Oh, I just wanna hear a girl's talk.
Never heard it.
This was 80 years ago today. Singer and guitarist David Edmonds was born. This is a version of Girls Talk.
I never heard that.
Yeah, and some sources say he was born in 1943.
I don't care. It's all good.
So how come 10 times in a day I read Steve Jobs as a genius?
42 years ago today, actor and comedian Seth Rogen was born. He's best known for comedic films, but he's also an accomplished dramatic actor. And there he was playing Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak in the movie Steve Jobs.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
This is a birthday cut. 34 years ago today, Emma Watson was born. She is best known for her role as Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter series. Now, you have not watched this series.
I have not yet.
Oh, my gosh, girl. You need to go binge.
It's got a driving musical theme.
This music fits, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah.
27 years ago today, actress Maisie Williams was born. She's best known for her role as, I don't know how you say any of that, Arya Stark in Game of Thrones.
Yep. That's it.
I know I'm one of the few, I don't know, there's probably a lot more than I think.
You just need to watch the first season.
But okay, because
if the last episode doesn't
hook you,
you're.
Well, my son said it was really slow to start with.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad to just like give up.
Well, just watch the last 20 minutes of the last episode of the first season.
You're cheating.
Well, you know, you look at it and you go, what?
Oh, even if I don't know the story.
No, you need to watch the first part
you
because
need to know something about it.
Because you think, well, I'm not
Okay.
going to say. Not going to say. Anyway.
Oh, I'll get
All
to
right.
it, Dan.
This is our week for the pet of the week. Yeah. Do you know what pet we have? Or
We have
do you-
Chester, and it's a cat.
Oh,
I believe it's
Chester
an
the cat.
older cat, an 8-year-old cat. I think
Cheshire?
that's what it is.
Or Chester?
Chester.
I thought you said Cheshire. Cheshire. You know what a Cheshire cat is, don't you?
Cheshire.
Yeah, Cheshire.
Okay.
All right. We'll find out about Chester, and Wanda Massengale will be bringing him in. Her, him, her. Chester, him. Yes. Depends. Any more? Okay, my hole is getting deeper, and I'm going to stop here and take a break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Channel 26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table. This is our bi-weekly visit with Wanda Massengale from...
or bi-monthly.
Is
Sorry,
it
but I think it's bi-monthly.
No, bi-monthly would be... Bi-monthly.
Bi-month. It doesn't matter.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Good Wanda.
Bi-weekly would be two times... But you're
Two
right.
times a week. It's
you're
bi-monthly.
Right. Okay, I had to think about that one for a minute.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got you all straightened out.
Should we get to the point?
Yeah, we should. What is the point? Chester. Chester's the point.
Chester the cat.
Hi, Chester.
Chester is said to be an 8-year-old male cat. He was from a homeless situation of a lady living in a van. And he has been fixed. His adoption fee is $50, and $50 is a special this month for cats.
I think Chester needs to be somewhere where there's not a lot of craziness.
Right, because his nails are out, and I've got shorts on.
I just think he needs some. Yeah, it may take a little coaxing with Chester.
The cat I had on a month ago was adopted at the thrift store in the cat tower, and Millie, the dog I brought last time that was found in the woods in Newton County.
Yeah.
She's been adopted.
Yay for
adoption!
adoption!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. As I said, $50 fixed all shots. April's numbers, 4 dogs, 4 cats have gone out, and in-house is 31 dogs and 16 cats, so there's 47 in-house.
Okay.
They need cat litter, blankets, those little pools for the summertime because it's going to get hot weather. Toys, they are down to 4 cat carriers, and I have one with me today. I mean, that's pretty low number on them.
So certainly, especially if you have some sitting at home that you don't use, donate them.
Yeah.
And I see kennel pens for sale, and I know people need to sell them and get their money back, but if anyone wanted to donate those kennel pens, that would be great.
Right. Can someone come and go and get them? I mean, if they're... I mean, I don't... Yeah.
I'll make Joshua do it. I won't haul them in my truck.
Well, a lot of times people will have things and they say, I want to sell it, but I live too far out in the woods to sell it. Nobody's going to come out here. Right. But they say I would give it away if somebody come and get it.
Right.
Online restorations going on right now for the April 15th restoration and the 15th and 18th. And it's a long, weird sign-in login, but it's on the Humane Society website. I was asked to tell that the sign-in is online. The spay and neuter clinic is at the Elks Lodge, not at the Humane Society, because people are showing up out there. So if anyone has a question, I would go to the thrift shop.
So, do you know how much it is when they do those?
It said online $30 sign in, and I don't know if that's the deposit.
Right.
I don't know. It just said $30.
Okay.
And you can get the pain meds, rabies 5, in one vaccination for your pets, for cats and dogs as well.
That sounds like the total price.
I think so.
Yeah, if they put the
say that, but it's $30.
Yeah, probably we can find out.
Because that's what I read. FedEx came out and spray washed the buildings and did vegetation and cleaned up. And the Eagle Heights Baptist Church went out last Saturday and walked the dogs.
Well, good.
And I got to see the little puppies that I've talked about, and they had 1 shot, so I can't bring them yet, but there are 8 of them.
Yeah.
You can bring all 8 at once when you do.
I'm good.
Oh, please.
Please, right? The plant sale's coming up May 4th. Plant cuttings, house plants, seedlings, any of that can be dropped off at Cause for Paws on May 2nd or 3rd, and that's a real big fundraiser. Would you please bring your nails in?
He's a little
he's trying to help you turn the page.
He's nervous.
Well,
exactly.
I would be too with all of this.
Well, and he's being held, and you may not be used to that. So
one thing I did see in the paper, and I forgot to bring it, is Dr. I think it's Adis or something. He's a retired vet out on north of town, out your way.
Okay.
Sing Hollow is doing a rabies clinic at Bergman.
I saw something about that.
And I forgot that he does cats. He spays and neuters cats when the clinic's not going on for the Ozarks Humane Society.
Oh, okay.
Or for, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And I didn't remember to find that little piece of paper. I did tear it out.
I think I took a picture of it somewhere, but I'll try and do it for tomorrow.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. But it's a good deal to do the rabies clinic, and I forgot where it is out there. At Bergman.
I don't remember. I'm thinking the City Hall area.
Right.
That
I can
section.
go home and take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, do that. We'll talk about it.
If I can find it. And then I got to thinking, okay, I talk about the Ozarks Humane Society, and they're open every day but Wednesday and Sunday, but I didn't have the hours, so I looked the hours up. 10:30 to 5 for the Humane Society, and for the Cause for Paws, it's 9 a.m. to 5:30.
Okay.
And they have a table out at Cause for Paws that you can lay donations on.
Right.
But if you want to slip for income tax, you need to go inside for that.
Okay.
Boy, you're a heavy thing.
And I don't leave it out there if it's raining, or at least I tell them that I have left something.
Yeah, I go in.
So
look
just
around.
be respectful in that way.
They think you're shedding a little bit. On the spay and neuter clinic, when I signed up Pam's dog, no food or water after midnight, and they need. What's really important is the animal has to be in a kennel, no soft sides. Big enough where they can stand in and wait for their owner to come back and get them. But the volunteers, they keep them and rub them and love on them until they come to it. And then
Kind of like what you're doing right now.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, boy.
I'm so glad I can come every 2 weeks to entertain you both.
This is so fun.
The cat is just, bless his heart, it was the microphone thing just took me. Wanting to be a mic hog.
So it's a busy time for the shelter because they're treating for fleas and ticks. And
keep an eye on
always.
And they use spray washers all the time if anyone ever wanted to donate one of those.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Because they do
Well, it sounds like
a power washer, you mean? Or?
Yeah, power washer.
Yeah, it sounds like if FedEx and the churches are coming out to help, you need volunteers. So if you want to help volunteer.
Looky there.
Yeah,
He's a pretty boy.
He is pretty.
They said he has a cauliflower ear, and I'm not exactly sure what that means.
Well, he's got this right one. It'd be his right.
Lays down.
I don't know what that means, but it looks different.
That's personality right there.
You betcha.
You're a nice little fella.
All right, this is Chester.
Chester is available. If anybody's interested, you can contact the Humane Society, Ozark Humane Society at 741 3050.
And like I said, Ed Sheeran is down in the cat tower at the Cause
for Cause for Paws.
So
you
go
have,
check. You
have
might
items you want to
You might
donate.
have a bond.
Yep, there you go. Thanks, Wanda.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Okay, let's see.
Around the Table on the original KHOC.
Okay. Oh, what a day.
Oh, he's so exhausted. Oh, my
Yeah, it gets
gosh.
me out of work, you know.
This is work.
You start dragging your feet and start, humping over a little bit. People say, "Are you okay?
Do you want some
Do
sympathy?
you want to sit down?"
Do you
Every
need
time-
sympathy?
All the time. I
I'm
don't
not
get
the
enough.
person to give it to you. If you don't know that by now,
Well, you're a hopeless cause then.
I am. That's not really true. I am very sympathetic.
Okay.
I'm empathetic for you.
Empathetic?
Yeah.
Empathy?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes not so much.
Not most of the time, not so
Most
much.
of the time, not so much.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Hey, we got some things coming up in April. You want to talk about
Let's
them?
start off with what's happening tomorrow, and that is the Camp Jack Bingo fundraiser, and that is tomorrow, April 16th. The game begins at 6 p.m. This will all take place at Quality Inn. Take
Okay.
note.
Okay.
Quality Inn. And it is a fundraiser with special guest Miss Christie's Powerhouse Athletics. So I think they're going to split the proceeds from that. So there you go. Tomorrow night,
Is that the
April 16th.
bingo?
Quality Inn. Bingo, 6 p.m.
Okay.
Callie.
Got it.
Callie is calling.
All right.
And then this weekend, the Baby Fest is coming up at North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, and that is at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Signature. You may not have it because you.
I don't
gave me
have
this.
it. I did have it.
Signature Bank Community Room, and that's the Baby Fest. That used to be like the world's biggest baby shower.
Oh, yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
well, this
Remember
is
that.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of changed. So they'll have some educational information and I don't know, probably all kinds of good, cool stuff. Vendor booths and stuff you can look at for your baby and blah, blah,
Right.
blah. But that's April 20th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Some of you will be where on April 20th, Dan?
On the 20th of April will be the 4th annual Jeeping for Casa, and it is a big event. I think it starts early. I think it starts like at 8:30 in
You
the morning.
need to know you are in
Well,
the
we
thing.
did. We looked at that. I think it starts at 8:30.
You did.
And then you check in, and then you find out where the heck you go. But they've got food.
It's at North Arkansas College.
Hey, it's at the college,
okay.
North Arkansas College.
Okay.
Ride starts at 10, but you can get there early if you want to, talk Jeep if you want. See the other Jeeps. Bring a little bag of ducks. You know what the ducks are?
Yeah, I know what the ducks are.
Okay, just bring a little bag if you want to. They've got some. Where do we see some at? Was it Hobby Lobby? They've got a bunch of different kind of ducks
Oh, they
there.
probably do.
Some with these on them and some with those on them.
Horns?
Horn, yes, so like a dragon duck.
You know, who knew the little rubber ducky you had as a kid in
Yeah.
your bathtub was going to grow up to be this big
know.
thing, like a thing.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the country probably who has a Jeep, they duck each other.
Oh yeah, I've seen them where they've got their whole dash full is just jam packed full. 50 of them up there. Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway, that's going to be this Saturday. There is an entry fee if you want to take part in that. It's $40 for a donation.
Okay.
They call it a donation, so I don't guess it's required, but they'd like to have a
Right.
donation. They're going to have a silent auction, and they're going to be riding through the Buffalo River country, and that
that'll be
trail
pretty.
is not available. So we'll find out when that happens. So if you're interested in that, you can go to their website at casaofna.org, or you can give someone a call at 870-577-3226 for more information.
Now, you don't have this one, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it for a second. And that is the dedication and open house for On Eagles Wings Leadership Center, which is associated with Ron Hutchcraft Ministries. So that is, you do have it. I'm so proud. This is happening Friday. That's this Friday,
Okay.
April 19th from 9 to 3. I wish we could show the picture, but it's a beautiful facility, and Native Americans are a big passion of Ron Hutchcraft Ministries.
That's the facility right there.
Yeah. They will be having an open house and tours, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Refreshments and dedication will happen at 10 and also at 2 p.m. But that is this Friday, April 19th,
Okay.
9 to 3 at Ron Hutchcraft Ministries. And I wish I had the address right here in front of me, but I don't. I'm sorry about that.
It's 5133
Thank you.
Shepherd's Way in Harrison.
Thank you, Dan, for saving the day. All right.
And then on Wednesday, the following week, on the 24th, there's a cookout.
What for? What for, Dan? What for?
Let's see. Arvest Million Meals. Million Meals.
We have some people coming on to talk about this.
Okay, good. So we'll find out all about that. But that's going to be next Wednesday from 11 to 1 at 401 North Walnut.
Cool. That's Arvest.
That's Arvest Bank.
Yeah.
Food available for purchase. Meals include a barbecue sandwich, chips, and a drink for $10. Delivery available. Mail or email orders. You can do that at awoodworth@arvest.com.
Okay.
awoodworth@arvest.com.
And it's supporting people with meals that need that. And I mentioned earlier about the Addams Family, so we're not going to go into that. But this weekend,
mention again.
This weekend's
the last
this
two.
weekend.
Is it? Are they having a show Friday or Saturday? Yeah.
The 19th and 20th, so Friday and Saturday, and those shows will be at 7 p.m., and the 21st will be at 2 p.m.
Okay.
This all happens at the Harrison High School PAC, not at the Lyric Theater, at the PAC, the Performing Arts Center. And to get tickets, if you want to buy them in advance, hhspac.org.
Can you get tickets at the door?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a big facility, so we waited yesterday to get them at the door.
Okay.
But I don't know if
Plenty of seats.
plenty of seats.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good.
And
job.
they have a live orchestra.
Ooh.
I know.
Nice.
And I don't know if some of them, I guess they're students. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And then coming up Saturday, they've got a Cave Region Music and Arts Festival. They'll be holding that Saturday, April 7th at the North Arkansas College Pioneer Pavilion.
When is it?
April the 27th.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. There'll be live music, free food, and plenty of artist booths. And that's at the Pioneer Pavilion.
Okay. And the next.
It's free, by the way. It's a free concert.
Yes, it is. And the next one, we can't hit this till May because it's already done for April.
This one is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we're not going to go into May, are we? Or are we? Do you want to go into May?
No.
Okay.
No.
Let's not. Let's just stick with what we got right now.
Okay.
So there's some stuff going on in April. There's lots of activities. Things are gearing up.
Yeah. And if you had events you'd like us to mention here on Around the Table, you can send us a message.
Yes.
On our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And,
I may.
Yeah.
I may even remind him. I don't know what I was going to say.
I was going to remind him, but the thought just left me what I was going to remind him about.
That happens far too much.
Would you like to take another break?
I think I need a break.
You need a break.
Yeah.
We need some electrotherapy in here.
You gonna shock me while we're
shock
on
therapy.
break?
We'll get you back in business. I've got a couple leads shoved into the receptacle over there. We'll just have you
put
to
them on my
grab
toes. Will you just please put them on my toes?
That's fine. Yeah, we'll be right back. Stay with us. All right.
All right.
Hey, we've got some weird stuff happening
You're
around the
weird.
world. Well, tell me something I don't know.
Sorry.
Weird is actually a positive thing for me.
You like to be different.
Yes.
Or
Always
yeah,
try to
I'm
be
not
different.
Gonna, I'm not.
Didn't you try to be
opposed that.
different when you were in school? Didn't you try
Well,
to?
you want to be.
buck
Yeah,
the
but mine was
system?
trying to be noticed, and some of that was noticed, and some
What'd
of
you
that was
do?
just.
What were
I
some of your
don't know.
things that you did?
I was such a klutz. I probably. Oh, I do remember this horrid. It was not because I was trying. Look what you've done. You've like prompted my mind to go to this
There you go.
incident that
That's
was
what I do
not because
best.
I was trying to show out. It was just at the time that it happened. What happened? Okay, here's what happened. We were walking from the junior high to the high school to go marching band or whatever.
Right.
And I fell, had a dress on. Duh. Well, my little dress went over my head.
Did it invert?
But I did not realize it for a second. And then I looked down and it was like, oh my God.
What?
Well, I don't know. You know, that embarrassment. I was laying there with my dress up. above my,
And then it hit you. Oh.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
I'm exposing myself.
And yes. I don't know what made me think of that, except that then it turned into, how do you get out of this? You know, do you do
Well, you jump up
comedy
and-
relief, or do you, what do you do?
You jump up and start.
Exactly.
Immediately start.
I don't know
pushing
why
everything
my
back in
mind
place.
went there with what you said, but it certainly did. Okay, it's one of those
Okay,
squirrel.
I just like to, do
What
some
were we talking
stimulus.
about?
Well, we were talking about, doing some weird things when you're in school. Did you
There you
do
go.
things to get people draw attention to yourself?
I don't know. I was kind of.
I was the opposite. I was anti. What's the word? I didn't want people. I was anti-attention.
Okay.
I wanted to be my own thing, but I didn't want to be. Wasn't in the crowd. I didn't get involved with sports. I didn't do any of that stuff. Just
You were just you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wore weird things.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you wear that was
I would,
weird?
well, I decided I was going to wear my pajama top. Why? You know, it looked like a shirt, pajama top, the flannel stuff, the combed flannel with the little pocket with the little embroidery. I would wear those kind of things to school. People would look at me like, oh. And I guess that's what I wanted. I don't know. I wanted to be different, just totally different than anybody else.
Did you, or were you just ignorant to it?
No,
To
I knew
what?
what I was
The
doing.
perception.
I knew
Okay.
I knew what I was doing. Yeah,
Yeah, I would have looked at you too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I would.
Never mind.
And I would roll my pants up to my knees, and
Why?
and wear striped socks.
Please tell me no, you really did.
I did that. Yeah.
Every day?
No.
Just for. Okay, this
No.
was not an everyday occurrence that you wore your pajama top to school.
No, just once a week, once a month. Yeah. Well, back then people had.
I'm getting this
it was
vision that I've never had
Okay,
before.
well, okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. AI is becoming a thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
And there's a tech exec says that AI girlfriends will be $1 billion business really soon.
Oh, really?
Now, who would pay good money for a fully AI girlfriend?
Not me.
Now, a girlfriend, the AI is like not real, right? I mean, we're
Right.
talking about somebody cyber.
Right.
Okay. A former executive for WeWork exposed to X exposed his comments to X over the weekend that he met a guy who pays nearly $10,000 a month for an AI romance. What? And he absolutely loves it. The dude says his girlfriend is fully customizable, and they can even send voice notes back and forth like a human conversation. Is this weird enough for people? You think this is weird enough for people that they would do that?
Evidently, this guy.
Apparently. And there's some sites that even let the bots get explicit.
Okay, but
So
it's a
there's-
bot.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you want to take the human contact out of your relationship, go for it, I guess. But I'm not on board with it. But that's.
Well, I mean, it. I could see where the attraction would be, where you have where you are horrible at a relationship.
Yeah.
And then you can set the parameters to like she likes everything that I say.
Exactly.
That's where it would probably come in. Anyway.
Wow.
Some weird news.
So, you know, you and I both exercise in the morning.
I haven't for a while, but
no, but when you don't have you told people why? What?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to or not?
I don't care.
Okay, well, Dan has a hernia, so he's not exercising right now.
Up here, up high,
right.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
So, anyway, but our preferred time, I would say, is
early morning, yeah.
There's a lot of discourse about the best time to exercise, but a new study from the University of Sydney just gave night owls some ammo. Using data from the UK Biobank, a long-term research project that tracks health markers over time. The researchers followed nearly 30,000 participants over the age of 40 who were deemed obese. While all participants who exercised fared better, those who did so between 6 p.m. and midnight had the lowest risk of developing cardiovascular disease or dying in general. I find that weird. Maybe just getting whatever, but
No.
I don't know. I don't exercise at night.
You don't?
No, you know, if I don't get it done in the morning, you can usually figure it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
For me, my husband does it at night. That's the last thing I'd want to do, but hey, it's when he can.
I'm tired.
He of course he's up early and out. But.
Yeah. Do you have the today is?
I do.
You may have mine.
Dan, you're always blaming me for crap.
No. No, I
it's always my fault.
Do you have today is? Because we need to go there.
Okay, today is. Here's a whole another set of them. You did it.
Oh,
tax
it's
day.
tax day.
It's
Oh,
tax
boy.
day.
That's what I'll be doing today.
I'm done. I've done taxes.
I haven't.
But get your taxes done if you haven't done it already. It's also Jackie Robinson Day. Major League Baseball celebrates Jackie Robinson.
Okay. Patriot Day, Boston's Marathon Day. Today's the Patriot Day in New England. That's, we had we talked about the bomb, but not a threat, but a actual happening years ago. Purple Up Day, recognize Army brats and their children of the military personnel.
This is like the dumbest day ever
What's
to
that?
have a day that's National Laundry Day.
Well, don't you do your laundry on Mondays?
Every freaking day.
Oh, you do it every day.
Just about.
Okay.
I don't have a laundry day. That would drive me batty. Anyway, but yeah, I do laundry.
Also, it's the Worst Day in History Day, celebrating one of the worst unfortunate days in history. April 15th is the day President Lincoln died in 1865.
Wow.
It's also the date the Titanic sank on April 15th. It's also Tax Day, which is horrible.
We're so blurb. We're so glad to bring you this positive thoughts for Monday.
Okay.
like gross. We hate laundry day and it's tax day and all it is the negativity day.
It is also an ALS day.
But it's a gorgeous day out. Oh, okay. It's ALS day.
No, it's American Sign ASL. It's also Dyslexia Day for me.
World Art Day. I would take World Art Day because that's probably a foo-foo kind of cool thing.
Yeah.
But, let's leave all the crud in the hole and let's come back tomorrow and be happy.
Yeah. Oh, did you see where I was doing pottery on the weekend?
No, you did pottery?
Oh, you did? I did. I threw a pot. I'll throw a pot. Yeah. Kelly and I did a little pottery throwing session.
Timber Hollow.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
It was awesome. Everyone needs to throw a pot.
All right.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.